Sometimes it feels like we're juggling bills, stretched grocery budgets, and kids who think money just magically appears whenever they want something. And as moms, we silently carry that pressure, hoping we're teaching them enough without ever being taught ourselves. Many of us grew up in homes where money wasn't discussed, only worried about. And now we're trying to break that cycle for our own kids. We were raised to believe that if we worked hard and saved a little, everything would eventually fall into place. But today's world isn't anything like the one we grew up in, and our kids are entering a financial system that's way more complicated. They're surrounded by credit cards, online shopping, and instant spending, even before they understand what earning money feels like. And that gap between what we assume they know and what they actually face is growing wider every year. Here's the truth no one really warns us about. The world is teaching our kids to be great consumers, not great thinkers. Ads, influencers, and apps are pulling at them before they're even old enough to understand value or discipline. And as moms, we feel that guilt wondering if we're doing enough, or if our kids will repeat the same struggles we learned the hard way. Because if we don't teach them now, the world absolutely will. And the world isn't always gentle. Hi moms, I'm Betty, your mom next door money friend. And this is Budget Betty, where real moms learn real money skills. Because raising money, smart kids starts with us. Before we dive in, a quick reminder, this video is for educational purposes only. And if you want your kids to grow up confident with money, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our Budget Betty family. Stay with me, Mob, because today we're breaking down 7 psychology-based money lessons every mom can start teaching today. Grab a notebook, and let's change your family's money story together. Stay with me, Mob, because today we're breaking down 7 psychology-based money lessons every mom can start teaching today. Grab a notebook, and let's change your family's money story together. Research shows kids start forming emotional responses to money before they even turn 8. That means the tone we set at home matters way more than we think. When we carry fear or scarcity around money, they absorb it like a sponge. Instead of hiding money stress, we can start having small, simple, age-appropriate conversations. These little talks make kids feel safe because they understand what's happening instead of guessing. And when money feels calm at home, kids grow up believing it's something they can handle too. So moms, here's the big idea. Teaching our kids to wait isn't just about saying no. It's about showing them how powerful patience can be. When kids learn to pause before acting, they build a habit that will follow them into adulthood. And honestly, it's one of the strongest money skills we can ever give them. There's a simple way to teach this at home. Think of it as buy later, enjoy more. When kids wait for something, their excitement actually grows instead of fading. And the best part? They start feeling proud of themselves for holding out. But here's the truth. Mom's constant treating actually makes impulse control weaker. When we gently say, "Not now," we help our kids build discipline they'll use later in life. It's like planting a seed today so they can enjoy the whole tree tomorrow. Let's be honest, even we moms mix up needs and wants sometimes. So teaching this early helps our kids avoid the same struggle. When we show them simple examples like groceries being a need and a new toy being a want, they start building confidence with money choices. Most Americans overspend every month because wants start to feel like needs. And honestly, moms, we feel this too, especially when life gets stressful. But when we help our kids slow down and think before buying, we're teaching them a skill that saves them hundreds later in life. Instead of saying we don't have money, try it's not in our plan right now. That teaches kids confidence, not fear. And when they see money like a lunchbox needs fill you up, wants are just snacks, they finally get it. When kids earn their own money, something powerful happens. They start to feel proud of themselves, like they did something real that matters. And that little spark of confidence grows every time they put in effort and see the reward. Giving kids simple, age-appropriate ways to earn teaches responsibility without overwhelming them. Maybe they help with organizing toys, watering plants, or assisting in small home tasks. These little opportunities help them understand that money comes from effort, not from asking. When kids earn their allowance instead of just receiving it, money suddenly feels different to them. It feels heavier, like it means more because they worked for it. And that mindset helps them grow into adults who don't sit around waiting for luck, but instead create their own opportunities. Saving shouldn't feel like a punishment for our kids. When we teach them that saving leads to something exciting, they start seeing it as a reward. And when kids feel rewarded, they naturally want to save more. One of the easiest ways to build this habit is using the spend, save, share method. Kids love it because it gives them simple control over their money. And when they feel capable, their confidence starts to grow. Saving is like planting a money garden, slow at first, but beautiful when it grows. When kids see small progress turn into something big, they feel proud. And that pride is what turns saving into a lifelong habit. Credit isn't something we can hide from our kids anymore. The world is ready to hand them a credit card the minute they turn 18. So it's up to us to teach them early that credit is a tool, not a toy. A lot of young adults get their first credit card without really understanding how interest works. And before they know it, that tiny balance becomes a monster that follows them everywhere. We can help our kids avoid that stress by explaining the basics early. When kids learn about credit early, they grow up with confidence instead of fear. They start seeing credit as something they control, not something that controls them. And that mindset gives them real freedom later in life. When it comes to money, the mindset our kids grow up with matters just as much as the skills we teach them. We want them to feel confident, not scared or overwhelmed. So instead of planting fear around money, we teach them to see it as something they can learn, handle, and eventually master. Studies show that a child's mindset actually influences how much they earn and how they bounce back from challenges as adults. And when our kids learn to think bigger, they start believing they can reach bigger goals. That belief becomes the fuel that pushes them to try, explore, and grow. A lot of moms say we can't afford it, but that shuts down a kid's imagination. Instead, try asking, how can we make it happen? That simple shift opens the door to problem solving. Because a healthy money mindset is like a clean lens. Once you clear it, the whole world looks full of possibilities. Let's quickly recap everything we covered today. From understanding money scripts to building habits, saving, earning, needs versus wants, credit, and mindset, each lesson is a tool that helps your child grow confident and prepared. We can't change the world our kids grow up in, but we can change how ready they are for it. If this video helped you, Mom, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this with another mom who wants her kids to grow confident with money. And I'd love to hear from you. Which of the 7 money lessons are you starting this week? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it, mom to mom. This is Budget Betty Real Tips. Real moms, real savings. And remember, you're doing an amazing job, Mom. I'll see you in the next video.